Hi guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution, and I'm here today to bring you a monthly message for the sign of Libra for December 2020. So we're almost at the end of December. This is New Year's Eve 2020, and I just wanted to remind you guys that this is not necessarily for the month of December. It's just what messages Spirit wants to come through in December, and we're still in December, baby. So take what you feel resonates for you, disregard the rest, go about your day, and know that no matter what messages do come through, it's still up to you and your active free will, the choices you make and the steps you take in your world to get whatever fulfillment you'd like to see. And for me, that is personal power. So for all my subscribers, thank you guys for being here. You mean the world to me. And anyone who's new, thanks for stopping by. If you guys feel like this resonates at the end, please hit subscribe, join the journey with me, and let me counter your energy more often. So before we get started today, I'm just going to take a moment to ask Spirit to join us, my team of light, Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, and Archangel Gabriel, to use me as the clearest channel possible to guide, guard, bless, and protect myself, this reading, and any of you who would ask for it, as well as to only deliver messages that are for the most far-reaching of you guys out there, but for the highest good of us as well. So let's see. First off, this is a new deck. It's called the Self-Love Oracle I got for Christmas. I will be reading out of the book for it a little bit until I familiarize myself with the cards, guys. So let's see what messages Spirit has for Libra. Thank you. Soul Lesson Joy. This card has come out quite a few times, and it's about celebrating togetherness and experiencing the joy that we can experience with each other. So I want to read you some of the things that it says in this card. It says, the lushness of sisterly love, healing hearts beyond. You are my sister, eternal. The river of life runs through us, connects us, and it does not divide us. So this is about creating and forging connections and experiencing joy with another person. And this also is about our heart chakra. I feel it's really important when we come from a place of love and support in our heart, we want to experience joy, because joy is like the sprinkles of life, right? It is what makes life worth living at times. It's what adds that extra little something to your life. If you're living and you're going about your day-to-day but you're not experiencing joy, we can question to ourselves, am I really living? So for me, this is about finding things that bring you joy as well. So it may be dancing and being with a partner. It may be dance partner. This could also be like you understanding on like a very, very strong soul level that you are meant in this world to create joy for other people and yourselves. Some of you, I heard, maybe a stand-up comedian. You may like to write funny jokes, tell jokes, and what I'm hearing is never underestimate the power of making people laugh. If you can do that, you are ahead of the game, right? One of the best ways to our hearts is by making us laugh and finding things in our worlds to make us laugh and bring joy about, right? So I'm going to bring a message for you from the book. It is a number 13, so this is also about transformation. So your soul asked you to contemplate the following affirmations. And there's some really good ones in here that will help you, anyone watching, myself included, to harness more joy in our worlds. And there's a few big ways. So the first one I want to talk to you about that says this affirmation: I let go of all comparison and overthinking. Comparison is our thief of joy. Because if we are, let's say this is a very, very surface thing, but if we were looking in the mirror and we say, wow, I look really beautiful today. And we go outside and we're walking down the street and we see someone else. And we go, oh, they look very beautiful today too. If we say, oh, they look really beautiful, it must make me not as beautiful. I just stole my own joy. I don't need to compare myself to other people. You don't need to compare yourself to other people. You're different. You have different body types, different builds, different features. Some people aesthetically will be way more beautiful than us, and we're going to know that. There are people out there as well that will never feel like they are beautiful. And if you're one of those people, my friends, who are beautiful on the inside and out, and one of the things that we need to do really is let go of the comparison. This is something that societally, I guess is the way to put it, and culturally, we've been taught to compare ourselves to others. There's a reason why magazines airbrush their models, right? Because they want you to compare yourself to this unrealistic expectation of what a person is going to look like. Men or women, right? Men have underwear ads and things like this that are, and t-shirts and stuff like that show like a very, very fit physique that not all people can attain. This is not your average thing. So let go of comparison. Let go of the comparison rate, what you look like, what you think you should have compared to what your neighbors or your friends have, right? Letting go of what others have and having it have a hold on us. I let go of all defensiveness. I no longer engage in thoughts, words, or actions that are defensive, right? When we feel like every time someone is saying something to us, we're automatically on a hostile defensive, this is wounding showing up. So one of the things you want to do as well is let go of defensive. You want to feel joy in your worlds. I'm hearing, like, for some of you, if you have like really difficult family members or, you know, people in your life that are joy stealers, okay, narcissistic individuals who feed off your emotional trauma, things like that. One of the things that we need to work on is really detaching, because those people who feed off your emotional trauma or joy stealers may come in and know exactly how to trigger you, right? Say something like this, that all of a sudden any joy that you had is taken off your face and now you're upset. One of the best things we can do when we release defensiveness is we start to see that, wow, that person's really a jackass, right? That person is such a jerk. I don't need to absorb that energy, and also I don't need to take what they said as a criticism and allow it to enter into my heart and make me feel less joy and pain. I am supported and always have been. The universe moves through me and meets me with a warm embrace. I apply myself to experiencing true intimacy with myself and others. So one of the things as well is that for many of us, if we've had those joy stealers in our life, or, you know, that every time you feel you're excited about something, things don't go your way, so then we also have these self-defeating ways of being where we create situations where, well, you know what, I'm just going to make it so that I'm not going to be as excited as I think I should be, because I don't actually think it's going to happen, and that way when it doesn't happen I won't be disappointed. When we have those things, though, we're already putting a block up and we're creating a situation before it exists. We're creating expectations for a situation. As difficult as it is, one of the best ways to work through this is try and hold a non-attachment to outcome. Know that, yes, this is what I would like to do, right? However, I may not be able to do that, but regardless of what happens, I'm still going to experience joy in my world. They want me to take this top one, which is astral travel as well, and the aura chakra. So this is not just your crown, this is your aura. This is what you connect into the energy body with. And what I feel like it's also important when we talk about this auric chakra is that the joy that you feel, all of that energy building up, that's going to be in your energy field, and you're going to travel from place to place releasing this energy. So if we're holding on to hurt, if we're holding on to defensiveness, if we're holding on to competition and all of that stuff, and we're holding a lot of angry blackness or negativity, we're kind of infecting those around us with it. So let's focus on the joy. And this astral travel as well is asking you to get in tune, try some meditation, you know, connect with the astral realms, ask for advice. This moth on her head as well, it's like, to me, this is saying don't dim your shine, because the moths are attracted to the light. They're attracted to that flame, and they're going to cover, right? They're going to look for the heat here. This is also saying, you know, it's time to transform. And when we can really accept our energy body, it's going to help us transform a little bit more too. So one of the ways this card also talks about with the astral travel is that you could actually be doing some 5D or quantum healing while doing this. For this could be best placed for yourself when you're meditating and connecting into the higher realms, asking spirit to help clear your aura as well. You could even imagine one thing that could help And this will be clearing your energy centers out of your body, but it's going to kind of emanate out into the aura. Is your pillar of light. Imagine down through your crown, breathing in white light, and asking this white light to travel all the way down through your chakras. You can breathe this out a few times, right? Breathing in and out. As you're breathing out, releasing any negativity or pent-up hostility, anger, aggression, or anything that is not joy, okay? And releasing that stuff out into the world with love, with your breath space to be transmuted. And then kind of do this a couple times until you feel your energy has shifted. And then also you're knowing that what you're projecting is going to be a little bit more balanced too. So there's a practice for astral traveling I'm going to look up for you guys, and then we will move on to the tarot. Okay, this is the one, it keeps coming up. Okay, so also, there's a quote in here that talks about your heart has more power than your head, right? If we make moves with what our heart suggests, it has the power of 108 suns. That's important, that's impressive too, right? If our heart has so much power, surely it was meant to bring a lot of joy into our life, okay? So let's move on with the Steampunk Tarot and see what messages we have for the sign of Aries, please, for December 2020. What messages do you have for Aries, please, Spirit, for December 2020, going into 2021? What messages do you have? Wow. So actually, this Hangman, this Devil, these two actually came out when I was pre-shuffling. They flew out of the deck. Got the Nine of Pentacles. A few fell out here. So we have the Ten of Wands, the World in reverse, the Four of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Something may have happened where you feel like your stability is rocked as well. So with the Devil here, this could be addictions, this could be codependent behavior, this could be somebody with some severe anger issues or control issues as well. You have the Hangman in reverse. So there's a decision that maybe we're putting off for fear. We have the Nine of Pentacles. And this Nine of Pentacles is sure of themselves. They know their worth. For some of us, there may be decisions being blocked because we do not know our worth. We have been told for years and years and years to compare ourselves to others. This is devil energy too. Comparison is devil energy because it's a joy thief. If there's something that's a joy thief, that devil energy here is something that we may need to look into a little bit more. Okay, I'm going to clarify that Devil. You've got this Hangman in reverse. Could be stagnant, right? That you've got lots of options, but if you don't really know who you are and you're not really experiencing joy, how are you going to make decisions on where to go? This may be to release the fears of making the decisions to find joy, and that may be some of you, for some of you being on your own, because this Nine of Pentacles is often a single card. But I also feel like this is knowing what you offer and coming to an understanding of knowing what you offer. There's going to be some hurdles and there's going to be some roadblocks for sure. With this wheel in the reverse, there's something not completed. So the King of Pentacles is in the reverse. This is an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. You have a Queen of Wands here. Aries could be you, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. And another Wands here, making me feel much like this is you. This Devil could be you as well, just depending on how this is. If you've been really angry about something, I'm just being drawn to like the smoke breath, the fire coming out, and somebody needing to feed this, right? After the World in reverse, okay, Knight of Wands, moving towards something quickly with this Queen of Wands, right? So, but there's been boredom. There's been stagnancy. There's been something stuck and not moving. And then we have the Ten of Wands, which is choosing to put the burdens behind us and to walk away. I feel like, too, in the past, maybe your fears and insecurities might have held you back from moving forward to what you feel is yours as well, and stopped you sort of from feeling as a whole individual, so to speak, as stopped us from feeling power, And personal power is important. You know, for years and years and years, many of us probably believed that if we loved ourselves, we were vain, because that's what everyone told us. If you love yourself, you're arrogant. You shouldn't love yourself. Well, yes, you should. You should take care of yourself in the ways that you would, you know, take care of someone that you loved. If you would, you know, I think about it like this, okay? Things that you know you would make your children do, right? Do it for yourself. Take those times to mother yourself and to take care of yourself. I want to get some clarity, please. There's a lot that they clarified here. The Eight of Pentacles, working on a craft. The Three of Wands, waiting. And I think this is also forward thinking, knowing that what I'm waiting for is coming, but I need to do some work right now. You also have the Wheel of Fortune. So sorry, this wasn't the Wheel of Fortune, it was the World. There's a cycle that the universe has not yet brought to ending. There may be not, now is not the time. There's planetary alignment that still needs to come into focus. But the wheel is turning here. Page of Cups in reverse, the Tower, and a Queen of Pentacles here. So it could be definitely an Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. You do have counterparts here with Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn as well. So the Tower, change needs to happen. There's also this page in reverse. This is quieting, not expressing her love, not expressing her joy. And something needs to change, for sure. Change needs to come, okay? Change needs to come so that the wheel can turn, so the universe can say, okay, it's time for our next adventure. Let's get the hell off of this friggin', you know, wild goose chase, or there's another word I'm thinking of. Ride, is monkey ride, okay? Getting off of whatever's stealing our joy. I'm also being guided to show you, my son got this for Christmas and he wanted me to bring it to you guys today. It's silver sheen obsidian. It's a really gorgeous stone. It's also very, very protective. So you guys may have felt in the past a need to protect yourself, as well as I'm feeling like there could be people who are, it's not altruistic, it's the opposite. Self-motivated, okay, it's one of the words that they do things for themselves, not for other people. This could also be this earth sign. There's been a halt to movement. You may have earth in your chart. Tell me, I'm going to get about this devil, please. Tell me about the devil. It's this card that flew out. Page of Pentacles. We have somebody's just a little bit afraid to move forward, or this could be a very immature earth sign that you have in your life, wreaking havoc, honestly, and going places and trying to do stuff, but every time you do it, it's not really for them. Seven of Cups here as well talks about making choices, right? Making choices that are for the best for you. I feel like you need to come up with the choice here first to realize your worth, so that you can allow change to come. And rather than being short-sighted or being stuck in this Four of Cups, we're going to know that what we're asking for is coming. We have to have faith that even though we can't see it right now, doesn't mean it's here. There could be something veiling and fog there. Not all the information comes out, but I feel like this is saying find a skill. Work on yourself. Work on something tangible. Work on doing something that you've never done before, or something that really drives passion in your heart, so that when you're moving forward, when you're taking those steps of action and you're driving your passion into it, it's not feeling boredom. You're actually still able to experience joy here. This Ten of Wands as well is saying, you know what, whatever's been hard, choose to lay it down, okay? So the last message I'm going to bring to you today, my battery is going to die as well, so I don't want to get cut off here. We're going to use the messages from the Mermaid, please, Spirit. Oh, so the Seven of Cups, the Emperor was under there, Aries, that is you. With the Death card, Scorpio, the Hierophant, the Six of Wands, and the Four of Wands. You have the Nightmares card under there, and I want to show you the last one because it was in the upright, is the Ace of Wands. Once you remove yourself from whatever situation has had you feeling stuck, stagnant, or not experiencing joy, joy comes to you. So this Page of Cups in the reverse here, again, could be a water sign, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Or it could be, you know, you've closed yourself off a little bit, not offering love or not feeling joy because of all this stuff that honestly, some of these cards, I think you would know more than me because I feel like I'm not getting the clearest picture here either. There's a lot of people involved as well. So this could be a work situation too, where somebody's always putting you down and you feel like it's competitiveness, and you know, like there's a lot of fears here, or you're feeling like you're not as good as other people. But again, remove that because you're the Queen of Wands, my friends. You're the Emperor. You are the passionate, the sexy, the gorgeous, the creative, inspiring person. And I want you guys to remember this, to move forward in your world, doing things that inspire you. And it may take, you know what, ask the universe, where should I go? What's next for me? It's too much. One card, please, Spirit, for Aries going forward. Advice card in this situation. Patience. Absolutely. Have some patience while the news coming in. Have some patience, though. Even though you can't see through the fog, you can see the light. You know it's there. And go with the flow, right? If your dreams and hopes can't come right now, build it. Build the vessel. That's what I have for you, my friends. Allow the change to come in. This is one of the things that I'm hearing with the world in reverse. This is the universe. Again, the universe may not be ready for you to have this brand new start. There may be a lot of different stuff that needs to go with it in the meantime. A lot of different fears, anxieties, and stuff that needs to be gone through and worked through. So go with the flow. Accept the information that you get. Accept how you feel in this moment. Accept the past that as it was, and move forward with the energy that the universe is bringing for you, as well as for some of us as well. You know, it may be really important to kind of learn about your birth chart, the planetary alignment, and when would be best for you to make moves forward. That's what I got. Love you all. Talk to you later. Bye now.